All right, y'all. This is 2-3 part two. The last one was against a 4 out, 1 in. Okay. Now this is gonna be versus a high low. Typically, better teams with better bigs are gonna run a high low against a 2-3. So what that means is that they're gonna have ball up top, wing wing. They're gonna have one guy high post and one guy on the block, or they might have him not on the block but floating short corner. Okay, so this area right here, it's called the short corner, right outside the block, but not on the three-pointer. So, ball's gonna start up top. When they're in this, okay, like we talked about before, someone has to take ball no matter if it's on the side, in the middle, right? So let's say for this example, I'm gonna be up here. I'm on ball. What does that leave, right? First guy that's open, bang, right here. This guy is open already, okay? So we don't want him getting a three, but we don't want past three-pointer, right? So what we're gonna do for the guys on the bottom, if the upper person on your side is going up to get a ball, then you have to take the one pass away. So you gotta be floating here. You're not closing out, but you're also not giving him a free shot, right? So what that means is, let's say I come up, right, I'm guarding, he passes. You're showing. So show, like hand up, run back. So you're showing, coming back down. When you come up, he stunts, or you stunt, he gets worried. He slows down for a sec, then I'm right to the ball. I'm back. Okay? So the ball's here. This guy had stunted, and now he's back, guarding the short corner. So the short corner guy is going to move with the ball just like remember last time I said the guy on the block, it's when the 4 out, 1 in, that he moves ball side. The short corner guy is going to move ball side. So when this happens, right, I'm going to come up here. So now this high post is going to shift with the ball as well. So the high post is now here, okay? He's looking for that entry to the high post. That's how you run a high-low, is he passes it in, take a shot, he comes up, he cuts, layup, right? Kick out, whatever. So what we got to do, and Coach talked about this one practice, but we didn't get to do it much, and most of y'all weren't here, is that this guy is fronting. No high post entry. Or at least not like standing in front of him, but let's say this is your arm right here and your body's right here. You're not making this easy at all. If he tries to throw it over, we got two guys in help side, okay? At the same time, you got to be up here because if he kicks it back to this guy, it's a jump shot, right? So he kicks it back, bang, you're here, all right? Reset. So now he has the ball. Swing, swing. You were guarding the high. If you're here, Ryan, you were guarding the high post. Comes up, no shot. Remember, when you're a guy, bottom guys, when you're a guy, your upper guy, these are in a tandem. Tandem, tandem. Y'all work together, okay? You move as a unit. So let's say that this is Z, right? Z on the bottom left. When Ryan goes, you have to be ready because it's gonna be swing, swing, shot. So once again, just like we showed down here, stunt, get back, right? You're not staying. If you have to, we can adjust. But for the most part, you want to get back because when this ball moves, so is the short corner guy. So now he's over here, right? He might run, if it's a good shooter, he might go all the way to the corner three, right? So the ball comes up, he's here, moves, closes out. So he's stunned, now he's back, now he's on the ball. Same situation, guys. Now, we're gonna right here, their high post is now gonna be here, so I have to come over, get an arm up, right? I'm ready for this. That guy, move as a tandem, right? So you see me go, right? That means you're going. So you're hanging out here, right? Ready for a cut, ready for the skip pass, close out, right? Move as a tandem. So we'll be here, okay? Now, let's say, like I said, let's say they have a good shooter, okay? He might come all the way out. All right. He might go swing one more time. This guy now, like I said, if you're in the bottom, whether they're in a high low, 4 out, 1 in, you have to go all the way out. You're not letting them shoot, okay? If they're not a good shooter, you can kind of hang around, not really guard him that much, but he probably won't run to the 3 point line if he's not shooting, right? So now he's here. Once again, we move as a group, right? So now that ball moved. Guy right here, you're shifting, right? You're looking for that, maybe not the steal, but right here in the passing lane. I'm still fronting the high post. This guy, you move in a little bit more because this pass, the skip pass is farther, but it's there, so you got to be there, right? I'm up here. This big, let's say that he gets it. This guy, let's say we fuck up, he closes out too hard, bang, he's attacking. Shift over, you're right here, ready to block or take a charge, okay? Most of it, I'm drawing it, but it's hard to picture until you get into the game or if you run it before, right? So we'll talk about it as we go, and we're gonna fuck up, but we just gotta keep talking, especially like bigs. There were times and everyone took it well, but if I'm coming to you or Ryan as the designated defensive leader, right, comes to you and he's just trying to say, hey man, like you remember when we talked about this, like you gotta be there, you gotta be there. It's not personal. We just need to be able to get stops. That's the key. We're gonna look. Once again, I'll take this on me. I shot crazy bad. I mean, fam, like I'm missing the rim type shit, like on mid range. Feel me? So that's on me. But we are gonna miss shots. One of our, I mean, me, Oliver, and Z take the most shots. One of us, two of us maybe, might have terrible shooting games. Maybe all three of us. So what we can always control though is our defensive effort and be in the right spot. So like I said, bang, shift, take a charge, man. Charges. Ryan, we've only taken one charge all year, and it was Ryan the first game, bro. That was huge. So, man, charges. Charges, charges, charges.